How about them Cowboys? Dallas beats the Rams 22-10. It's our post-game show. The news, the rumors, the reaction as well. And I'm wearing, thanks to 1,000 in supers total, the Cowboys turnover chain. Because how about that defense? The defense played out of their minds again. Final 22-10. And if we include, by the way, the blocked punt by the Cowboys, not one, not two, not three, but 4 turnovers / takeaways out of this Dallas Cowboys defense. An awesome effort as Dallas boosts themselves to 4-1. They've beaten both teams who were in the Super Bowl this past year. The defense continues to carry you for America's team. Who gets the game ball then? Is it the defense overall? Is it Micah? Is it Tank? Is it Dorance Armstrong? Osa? Mike McCarthy? Sound off for me in the comment section. Who do you believe gets the game ball for the Dallas Cowboys in this one? Some injury notes / impressive performances. How about Micah Parsons? He was not right. The groin injury he dealt with, very clear. Came on down the stretch, 2 sacks against the Rams, several of which were kind of set up in the end by Tank Lawrence. But if you chase sacks, look, they evened out by some awesome plays from your other defensive players. Evens out like a pressure versus sack there. Micah Parsons gutted through it. Not right. He was out there on the stationary bike going, he ain't right. Didn't matter. 2 sacks, couple hits, a TFL. Micah is that dude. Now, I am curious how Zeke Elliott looks at practice this week, because down the stretch of that game, they got away from Zeke, as they should have, because Tony Pollard had 8 carries for 86 yards and a score. Elliott had 22 for 78. But down the stretch, he wasn't out there for every single snap. And I wonder if he was a little bit banged up. Not out, obviously, but just a bit banged up in the end. Tank Lawrence, unfortunately, following a very great defensive record, he had no sacks in this one, but had 2 tackles, fumble recovery, a touchdown, multiple game-breaking pressures that also led to some Parsons sacks. He was awesome, unless you only look at stats, because, come on, it's 22-2, guys, be better. Lawrence was great, but banged his head, did not return. We will keep an eye on Tank in a pivotal game next week against the Eagles. Dalton Schultz left the game, then came back with that right knee, that PCL he's been battling. 1 target, 0 catches. It was a bad throw by Cooper Rush. We will keep an eye on Schultz throughout this week of practice as well. The pinned comment on today's show: grade the Cowboys' performance. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm hyped. You won by 12. You were a 5-point dog. I'm giving them an A. Defense balls out, baby. It's the pinned comment. If the ad break comes, take advantage of it. A, B, C, D, or F. Some takeaways now, and then some supers at the end of today's live post-game show. Hey, I wear the turnover chain for a reason. The defense carried you. 4 takeaways if we include the block punt. So defense / special teams. You had an INT, 2 forced fumbles. Guys, this defense is Super Bowl caliber. I got burned last year by getting excited. I know that. All of us did. But I'm right back there. You are winning games by 2 touchdowns, and your offense had 76 net passing yards. There's an entire level of offensive emergence that this team hasn't even hit yet. Micah Parsons, Tank Lawrence, Sam Williams, breakout game. Osa was awesome. 2 TFLs and a sack, 4 quarterback hits. This defense played out of its fucking mind today. They were unbelievable. They carried you. Let's all be ecstatic. Dan Quinn, has played out of his mind. Trayvon Diggs got beat twice. You scored 10 points. You allowed 10 points. 3 penalties. There were no flags. Shout out Mike McCarthy. This defense is special. The Niners and the Cowboys have the 2 best defenses in the entire NFL. They did a fantastic job today. I cannot give enough credit to this Cowboys defense. If you agree, like the video right now, because this defense can absolutely make some noise in the postseason. Like the video right now. I do want to give specific credit to Dorance Armstrong. Stat sheet says 2 tackles, 1 sack, 1 QB hit. He had a block punt. He had several other pressures and a forced fumble. Opening drive, Dorance Armstrong and Tank Lawrence get free. They sack Stafford. Armstrong gets there first. Tank Lawrence recovers. It's a 6-point swing. Second-year breakout, trademarked by me, is going on right now for Dorance Armstrong, and I'm hyped. Now, today's show is made possible by BetUS. $100 down gets you a 125% deposit bonus. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Cowboys125. And because the Cowboys beat the Rams, the BetUS jersey deal is back. Dallas keeps winning football games. Email us, jersey@chatsports.com, if you want in on that jersey deal. $100 down gets you deposit bonus once you place a bet. And the jersey deal. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Cowboys125. Email us, jersey@chatsports.com, with any questions, and we'll take care of you guys in the end. Takeaway number 3. Look, he was going up against Aaron Donald. It was not a great showing from Smith. 2 flags, not all accepted. 2 sacks. It's okay, though. You win the football game. Smith, and we'll talk Cooper Rush here, too. They were not great. I mean, come on, guys. If I told you the Cowboys had their quarterback go 10 of 16 for 102 yards, took 3 sacks, 76 net passing yards, I think we would have gone, oh no, that's terrible. But they won the football game. You're winning games. Aaron Donald on Tyler Smith, not a great matchup. If I told you Dallas scores 22, would have gone, it's kind of dicey. But the Rams were shut out in the second half. You continue to win games. Not because of your offense, but you're not turning the football over. Tony Pollard, more on him, a big-time play. So, yeah, Smith got beat twice. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who is the better pass rusher? In the end, Dallas won, and Parsons woke up despite that groin injury. AD for Aaron Donald. MP for Micah Parsons. This might be the controversial takeaway. Tony Pollard is that guy. He is better. And no disrespect meant towards it. He was averaging 5+ yards per carry before he kind of checked out late in the second half. Elliott, 22 for 78 yards. A lot of those yardage late. Had like 3 carries for like 1 yard. Don't worry about it. But Tony Pollard, guys, is built different. 57-yard touchdown run. The burst is different. I'm not out on Zeke, but Pollard needs more work. 8 carries, got to be more involved. So pick a running back. EE for Ezekiel Elliott. I'm a little bit drunk. TP for Tony Pollard. Sound off for me in the comment section. All right. Final thoughts. And I got burned last year, so I am hesitant to do this. But the Dallas Cowboys have won 4 straight games with an offense that is not that great. Avoided turnovers. All of our keys to the game, how about pregame, came true. Defense, turnovers, run the ball more effectively. All that came true. The Cowboys have won 4 straight games against 2 playoff teams last year, and maybe at least 1 or 2 this year, scoring what? 23, 24 points per game. Last year, that wasn't good enough. But this year, you've done it with a backup quarterback. This Cowboys team is winning football games on the back of their defense, on the back of their special teams, and doing it with a backup quarterback. Ignore all the Rush Dak stuff. Cooper Rush had 102 yards the other day. Like, my flag football guy, Marshall Green, could have won this game at QB. But you're winning games on the back of your defense, upsetting teams you have no business. I called a win. I was right. You are winning games, and your offense hasn't reached its final form yet. You have a whole nother level of offensive emergence of plays you've not yet tapped into because your backup quarterback is playing. Think about that. We should all be hyped as fuck that the Cowboys are 4-1 with Cooper Rush. Imagine what this team can do with first half of last year Dak Prescott. That is the potential of this team. I'm excited. They have met and exceeded every expectation I've had of this team. We're not done yet. This team is not done making plays. I don't know if Dak's going to play next week, but I'm excited. Hit that big red button and subscribe. Free videos every single day right here at the Dallas Cowboys Report. Speaking of Dak, major strides is the key word for him to play against the Eagles in Week 6. And I still am on this point. Do not rush him back. You've won games. Like, again, if Dak threw for 10 of 16 for 102, we'd all be in shambles. But you won with Cooper Rush. Expectations matter. You are exceeding them in every single game. I want to beat the Eagles. I think Dak helps you do that because it's a better quarterback, a more overall dynamic offense. But I'm happy that Cooper Rush is 4-1. That's the big takeaway. You keep winning games to backup QB. Credit to your offense, your coaching staff, special teams, and defense. Let's be hyped. So will Dak play against the Eagles on Sunday? Y for yes, N for no. Let me know in the comment section.